Many of us in Nigeria eat this or rice or spaghetti practically like every single day, and I think it makes sense. I mean, most of us are not really rich to the sense, and if you're not eating these, I don't know what you're eating because either way, you're getting fat. So maybe you're making a mistake in what you're eating, and that's why you just keep getting fat, like me. You see, I'm fat, but the whole essence of this video is that at the end of it, you should be able to understand why this is bad. Yeah, this is trash. And while your normal rice might be good to some extent, but the better option is, well, you'll find out. Let's go. This is what you call an instant noodle. Well, is it really instant? Well, in this part of the world, we don't really eat raw foods. Except for noodles, we love them. But they're still the worst choice you can make for your weight loss journey. And not just because of the calories. Here, in case you're very slow. Here, all right? It's about here. It's not just about, oh, it's giving me 20,000 calories to do work. No, it's about nutrients. For your successful weight loss journey, you need two basic nutrients in your food. You need fibers and you need proteins. Now, these are two major nutrients that your noodles are lacking. Because of the low fiber content in noodles, it means that you have to take more and more noodles to get easily satisfied. Now, this means that, say, considering I was eating, where is this again? This pack of Indomie. I eat this, say now, and in like 10 minutes to 1 hour time, I get hungry again. Why? Because this has no fiber. There's nothing to churn your stomach, to keep it going, to keep it running. So your stomach is like, oops, I'm done with this, next one, next one, next one. And your nerves are like, oh, I'm hungry. Your thirst, your hunger centers are like, oh, they're triggered again. You need food, you need food. That is the problem with this one. Now, compared to rice, rice on the other hand has high fiber. So when you're eating rice, your stomach is going to take a lot more time to get rid of all the rice before telling you, oh, I'm hungry again. So let's say you're eating that pack of noodles. It will take you just around 1 hour to get hungry. But rice around the same size will take you just around 2 to 3 hours, meaning rice has higher glycemic index and will serve you for longer. Continue. So now, what about what we eat every day, like fried rice, stewed rice, normal rice, jollof rice, coconut rice, any type of rice? Rice generally has high glycemic index, meaning, as I always use the term, bullet wound. If you get shot with a bullet, you feel the pain instantaneously. It's not like, oh, it's going to take an hour, 10 minutes. No, you feel it instantaneously compared to someone punching you. Sometimes you may not feel that pain or bruise until maybe almost an hour or two later. That is how I compare rice with noodles. Now, rice gives you that high energy boost at once. You take just the same amount of noodles as you take for rice, you get high energy to do stuff. You get empowered, you get stronger, more energetic, essentially. But once that energy is done, once your stomach processes that, which takes a little longer than it would for noodles, as I said earlier, you get to fall down to, oh, I'm hungry again. And this, well, makes you want to eat more. But compared to noodles, it's a safer option. Yes, I'm sorry, wrong with technical. Well, so what does that mean? Well, that means that, well, rice isn't bad. It's actually good, but only when you take it in portions, meaning instead of taking a whole big bowl of rice, as I love to do with my fried rice and jollof rice, because if you're Nigerian, you know you can mix those with your good salads. They're delicious. But instead of taking those whole plates, take them with, mix them with other foods, more proteins, less rice, more proteins, less rice. You're on a weight loss journey to be physically fit, to be healthy. Diabetes is one of the highest killers in the world right now. So being on this weight loss journey involves you reducing things that give you too much calories, rice being one of them. Now, I would say put more meats, put more fish, but I know this is on a budget, so just eat less rice. It's a safer bet. So, if instant noodles are bad and white rice is, well, complicated, what is the best choice? Because you don't want to eat too much too quickly, which is the instant noodles. You don't want to eat too little that you get too hungry and, it's just a problem. That's for your rice. Well, the best option is spaghetti. Yeah, or brown rice if you have those. But considering those are more expensive, the best option is just spaghetti or pasta, as you usually like to say it. I know, these are very expensive, which is my big problem with them. But They're better, and the reason why they are better compared to your rice and noodles is the fact that they're very rich in fiber. Spaghetti is super rich in fiber, unlike your noodles, which are ultra processed and like just not good for you at all. Spaghetti, because of its high fiber content, helps your stomach churn better, helps you POP, which is poop better, and helps you generally just feel satiated a lot longer. Satiety meaning you get full, you get satisfied. You eat a little, but you're feeling energetic, and it takes time for your body to break it all down. Okay, these are complicated. No, these are complex carbs. The high fiber in them does two main important things. One is that it helps keep your blood sugar levels stable. So, unlike rice, when you eat a large portion and then you get super hungry because the energy is sapped off, or noodles where you just keep eating and eating and eating, there is not going to be so much of a sudden crash. And then two, you feel full for like a lot longer. I mean, when I was explaining noodles, I said, well, just around the packet of noodles I showed you lasts you just around an hour or less, 10 minutes to an hour, compared to rice, which lasts you just around, 1 hour to 2 hours. Now, compare that to spaghetti, which will last just 4 to 5 hours, even 6 hours, depending on how much you eat. And obviously on you too, your metabolism rates. And the idea of feeling full is what makes weight loss so tricky. Some people get addicted to eating junk food because they feel like, wow, they eat a little bit of it and they feel. Now, other people like eating normal food because they don't feel like they have so much interest, but it fills them quickly because they don't have that much of an interest. And this is good because the feeling of fullness stops you from snacking, stops you from overeating, and well, you're easily full, your weight is maintained at a good number, and if you're going on weight loss, it's progressive, it's easier. Well, the same amount of rice costs around the same, 200 naira, that's a cup of rice. Well, for spaghetti or pasta, those cost around 500 naira, 400 naira, depending on your local retailer, which, people are greedy, so. But comparatively speaking, when it comes to how long they last, the same amount of noodle will last for just 1 hour. The same amount of rice, 2 hours, but spaghetti, pasta, brown rice, if you can get it, 3, 4, 5 hours longer, depending on your metabolism rate. Okay. Now, obviously, with that all said, the best option for anyone trying to lose weight on a budget is obviously your pasta because it lasts you longer, and that means you get to feel that satiety, that sense of fullness, and you don't have to eat too much, as compared to eating rice, which is good if eating small portions and mixed with vegetables. But do not compare it to eating noodles because noodles is, as I said, trash. All right. I love Indomie. It's great. It's something you can eat recreatively, like, small, not too much. But don't think eating it will help you in your weight loss journey. It is not what you should be eating if you're trying to go on weight loss. It is good because it gives you good energy. It's good for children. But if you're trying to go on a weight loss journey as an adult, it is not advisable you take Indomie, one. Or the most important thing is not really the protein, but it's the fiber, all right? Except you're going to be spicing your Indomie with maybe vegetables. I know there are like additives like AdMe and other brands that can add vegetables to you, but except you're doing those, best stay off Indomie and just eat, small portions of rice with vegetables and good proteins and your brown wheats, brown rice, pasta, spaghetti, if you can afford it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. I'm currently sick right now, so my voice is a bit weird, but I enjoy making this. If you like this, subscribe, and this is weird to say, but toodles.